Hey everyone! We just got home, and on the way home I made Dallan listen to Justin Bieber's new song called Can We Be Friends? I was listening to it earlier today and I was trying to comprehend the lyrics a little bit more, and I got into it when I was getting ready. I was like, okay, I get it. He wants to be friends with his ex still. So I wanted Dallan to hear it because I wanted to know his opinion, and we haven't talked about our opinions on if we should still be friends with our ex, and I have a strong opinion, and I don't know about him, but I don't know what he thinks. But so we are going to talk about that tonight. My official opinion about being friends with exes is that we shouldn't be. We shouldn't remain friends. We shouldn't keep contact. There's no reason, in my opinion, to just keep it going, to prolong that process. We already broke up. That's the reason we broke up, like, because it wasn't working. So why would we stay friends? Because that's obviously not gonna work either, because I don't know, I've never had a good experience, I guess. But that is just from my background. I think with everyone's background, it can be different. I don't know, what is your opinion?
Before I even give my opinion, I want to delve more into yours and ask you then, is there ever a point in time then where it is okay? Like, is there like, okay, 3 months, 6 months, a year after the relationship has happened, do you ever feel like there's a door that's open to where you could be friends?
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I have tried that. I've tried it to where it was a couple months down the road and it never changed. He did the same things. And so,
but did you try to date him again, or did you try to be friends with him?
I guess that's true. I guess I never haven't, we tried to date again. So I guess I haven't really tried to be friends. I just don't really see that working from any person from my past.
I believe that no, it does not work out. That's my opinion.
Really?
But at the same time, I do not believe in being like mortal enemies with that person either.
And I don't either. Let me get that straight, because I don't want you to think that I'm like enemies with anyone. I just don't think we need to talk.
I think it could possibly depend on the type of relationship that you had before you were dating. Because if you started dating simply because you were attracted to that person, then that's your first common connection, and that's like the strongest bond you have is that physical attraction, and then anything you develop thereafter is based you're kind of stacking it upon that first physical attraction. And I don't think that that's healthy then if you break up after dating for any amount of time to then try to be friends with that person, because you will always have that feeling, initial feeling. I mean, that's how I feel. If you start off being friends and then you get into it and you're like, you know what, actually I think that I could also try to date this person. You try it out, it doesn't work, but you guys have a basis of friendship, and it wasn't always a physical attraction, it was friends. But here's the problem. With guys, there is rarely occasions where a guy just wants to be friends.
Oh my gosh, yes.
That's all there is to it. So yeah, you may have started off being friends, but I can nearly 100% guarantee you that that guy had an attraction to you to begin with.
But I don't think we should just limit that to guys, because I think girls can be the same way. Because I don't know, it definitely goes both ways.
I think it's hard to put blanket statements on any of this stuff, because the fact is everything is a case-by-case basis. I know with my past relationships, the problem that I had was more that I ended things terribly nearly every single time, because I'm not very good at breakups or saying goodbye. The girls I was in a relationship with would have extremely bitter feelings towards me because I was an idiot and really terrible at communicating my feelings and my lack maybe of feelings for them. And that led to some really, really harsh resentments. But for the most part, and I would say the majority of the people that I dated, it took some time, but after months or years or whatever it may have been, we eventually we were able to...
Civil.
Yeah, we were able to be civil. Able to be civil and be friends again and enjoy each other's company. Yeah, I don't know, it really just depends on the type of person you are and the type of relationships I feel that you had with that person prior.
But I do have to say, who is good at breakups? Like, no one's good at breakups. There's always bitterness, like, somewhere. Like, there's no call where you can just be like, yeah, I'm good at, like, ending this. Like, there's always feelings, like, unless it was just, like, a hookup or something. But no way, you can't put yourself down for that. Like, Come on, no one's good at that. It's okay.
And, babe, luckily you've never been on the receiving end of my...
I probably had worse. Honestly, I've had worse, I'm sure.
I really hope that you haven't. I hope to never have to do anything like that again.
Oh, me too.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But seriously, breaking up is not easy. And
Never.
This we didn't want to talk about breaking up, but I do believe that that kind of leads into, are we going to be friends again? Because if you do have a pretty kind of mutual breakup where it's like, you felt it, I felt it, we both knew. So I think it was my last relationship was kind of that way, where it's like, you feel it, I feel it, we're both not going in the same direction. Like, we can see the future, it's not going to pan out for us. And we're not friends now. We didn't start off as friends, so we're not friends now. But I harbor no ill will towards her at all. I mean, I'm super pumped that she's in a really healthy relationship and marriage now. And I think she might even be pregnant, but congratulations to you if that is the case. I can't remember.
I feel
awkward. You feel awkward?
A little bit. Just because I have a different opinion, because I haven't been through what you've been through. Because I've been through something so different.
Well, what do you feel awkward about?
Because I wouldn't talk to my ex right now. I would not say a word.
Oh,
I don't want him to.
hate exes.
Well, because I have had bad ones. Obviously, you probably had good exes that you can say that to. I don't feel like I would say anything right now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Here's my next point. So after your breakup and you're not friends or whatever, should you still be friends on social media? Because that's a whole different outlet.
Okay.
That's a whole different thing, right?
That is a whole different beast. And this is a hard one that you would have to probably tell me about because I don't know. So there are relationships I've had with that person where like I definitely still kind of follow them, or I felt like I unfollowed them for a while and then refollowed them because we kind of came to that like mutual like, okay, we're cool now, we can do this. But it is still really kind of weird, and what's even more weird is following or unfollowing their family.
Oh, that is weird.
It's so weird because you develop a relationship with their family where you're just like, yeah, I really enjoy them. Like just because I want to know more about what they're doing and their well-being does not mean that I'm still hanging on to connections or feelings. It's just, that's a real relationship. That's a real person, and that was like a real like thing. But do you just sever all ties across the board?
Why would you go into a new relationship still contacting your old, like your ex's family? It just might get awkward.
But is it contact? It's a like. It's like you're not contacting them.
I guess what I was referring to, I just had a friend ask me about this. So my friend's ex's mom messaged my friend, and she felt weird about it because it has been a while and now she's in a new relationship. So she just it brought her back to old times.
Yeah.
Where she didn't want to be anymore. She didn't want to relive like, oh my gosh, yeah. Because we are still friends. And then she remember she asked me, she's like, what do I say? What do I do? And I didn't know. I was like, that really is awkward.
And it also matters where you are personally in your journey of like, am I completely done with that person? Because if you're done with that person, it's just like, that's just another mom. Like, that's not like, you don't have that same pull towards that person. It's just like, oh yeah. Like, yeah, I remember her, she was super nice, and we ourselves have a relationship or a friendship or whatever it may be. I think it literally comes with maturity. It depends on where you are in your own life.
I completely agree, and I think it comes with maturity of that parent. Because some of those parents aren't at that level, and they wanna know what's going on with your new relationship, which is not mature. If I was a kid and my mom was writing my ex, I would not like that. I just think I don't think anyone else should be in the whole circle or the whole situation to prolong any feelings or past things, but that's my opinion. So I don't know how anyone else feels, but so I don't agree with Justin Bieber's new song, but I do love the song. I love his voice. I love the message, I guess, kind of, but I just don't agree. I wouldn't do it myself. I wouldn't stay friends.
If some person breaks up with you and asks you to still be friends, then they don't get it. They may not have actually been all the way in the relationship as much as you have been, and it's gonna take time. No matter what, it takes time, even if you do want to end up being friends. Yeah, you need to figure your own shiz out before you go forward with a different relationship. or try to be friends with that same person. In the end, it comes down to you. Are you mature enough? Are you not mature enough? Did you feel too much? Did you love too much? Did you love little enough to still be able to have a working relationship, or whatever it may be? In the end, just listen to yourself and do what is best for you, because that's what's number one. Make sure that you take care of yourself and don't listen to Justin Bieber.
And maybe don't listen to us, because both of our situations could be way different than yours. And if you can stay friends, I think that is pretty cool. Like, I kind of wish, I could stay friends with someone, but I just can't. So do what you gotta do. Like you said, do it for you, nobody else. That's it. Bye, good night, everybody.
And that's it. We will see you on the morrow.